Hello everyone! Today I'm going to talk about one of the most basic and important expressions in English. If you meet someone, what will you do at first? Sure, to greet him or her. We're going to talk about some expressions that we use to greet somebody. If you have learned English for some years or some time, you may have known some expressions to use when greeting somebody. But the problem is, have you used the greetings correctly or have you varied the way you do so? In accordance with time of a day, there are some greetings that we can use. There are good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Some people will say also good noon or good day, but we're going to only focus on those four greetings. When do we say good morning? When do we say good afternoon? When do we say good evening? And when do we say good night? We use good morning from 5 a.m. in the morning until 12 p.m. After 12 p.m. until 5 p.m. in the afternoon, we say good afternoon. After 5 p.m. until 9 p.m., we say good evening. After 9 p.m. until the time we go to sleep, we say good night. You may question, what if I want to say hi to someone after 9 p.m., but I don't want to go to bed yet? Should I say good night to him or her? The answer is no. Good night is not intended to say hi or hello to someone. It's intended to say goodbye because I'm going to sleep. So then, the greeting that you have to use is good evening. Some people say that good evening is used between 5 p.m. in the afternoon until 12 a.m. at night. Reversely, do not say good morning to say goodbye. For example, that's all for today, class. Good morning. No, do not use that. Instead, that's all for today, class. I'll see you later. Goodbye. That was about greetings in relation to time of the day. Another way to greet people is just to say hi or hello. Next, we are going to talk about how we can respond to the question, how are you? It's very normal that when people say good morning, good afternoon, and so on, they will also ask how we are by saying, how are you? To be polite, we want to answer them. But the problem is, do we vary the way we do it? Or we just say, I'm fine, thank you, and you? That's very common, that's very formal. Well, we can vary the way we answer or respond to that kind of question. Instead of saying, fine, thank you, and you, we can vary our answer like, I'm well, or I'm good. Or we can add pretty. I'm pretty well, I'm pretty good. But those expressions are still basic. If we want to be more like a native speaker of English, or to say more interesting responses to that kind of question, we can say things like, I've never been better, or never been better. The other interesting responses to the question are, so far so good, and can't complain, or better than I deserve. If you want to say that you are not that well, nor that bad, you can say so-so. Or you can say, I'm alright. It means that you're not well, nor good. Another expression to use is I'm not doing so well. It means that your condition is not good. You can also respond with I'm struggling a bit or I'm feeling a bit under the weather. It means that you're very sick. Those are the expressions that you can vary to answer the question, how are you? Another thing that I'm going to talk about is how we can vary the question instead of saying, how are you? Well, we can say, how's it going? Or, how are you doing? Or, how are things? Or just, what's up? Well, those are how we can vary the question of how are you, and as well as the response to that question. The last thing that we're going to talk about is how to part or how to take leave. We can just say goodbye or see you later or see you soon or see you around or just bye. Well, that's all what I want to talk about today. I hope the knowledge that you just heard can be useful to your daily life, and keep practicing English, and see you in the next video.